Hey you guys, so I'm not a doctor, as you all know, but today I thought that I would share with you some tips I have for treating the pesky problems that go along with autoimmune diseases. I know I look kind of like a hot mess right now, but I have been up since like 6 in the morning. I was at a seminar in Detroit today, and the weather's really bad, so it took like an hour and a half to get home from there, which normally it takes like a half an hour. So I'm kind of tired, uh, and that's why I don't have any makeup on or anything. I just wanted to get comfy. And yes, Aunt Tammy, if you're watching this, this is your shirt, and no, you're probably never going to get it back. But anyways, so I have found all this stuff on like Google or Pinterest. It's not legit, I don't have any sources. So if you're thinking, I don't know if that's true, just go Google it and, you don't have to trust me, whatever. This is just stuff that I use. So just a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, you know that. So something that I have a lot of problems with is tonsil stones. I know that a lot of you guys do too. It's those things, you have like pockets that form in your tonsils and stuff gets stuck in them. A lot of times like food, and it stays in there for a while and it calcifies and turns hard, and it can be quite painful. Your glands get swollen and little like thingies pop out, these white things, or so they get stuck in there and they're really uncomfortable. You have to get them out. So that's what a tonsil stone is. If you don't know what it is and you don't have them, then lucky you, because they are disgusting and they smell like ass crack and they're so gross. But my way of treating tonsil stones, I've had them forever, is I like to gargle with salt water or Listerine, some sort of mouthwash, for a couple days, until they're gone. But if I have one that's really bothering me, I like to get it out. You can cough it up. Stuff. There are all sorts of ways that you can push it out. You can use a Q-tip and just gently like push on it, and sometimes they'll pop out. But I have some that are like really deep in there that are really painful. And so what I do is I get a bobby pin. Obviously one that has not been in my hair, because that's gross. And I will sterilize it, get some, I can't think of the word right now, peroxide, something like that. And then I will very, very gently, with a flashlight so that I can see all the way back there in my mouth, I will scrape very, very carefully, because you can hurt yourself, and kind of dig and pop it right out. And it doesn't hurt. It actually feels like so much better than having those things in there. And it works as a hook. Like I can use, for example, I'll just pop a bobby pin right now if you don't know what I'm talking about, and all the girls should. But it has that, can you see how it's got the circle right here? You're going to scoop and pop it right out of your mouth. And then you can keep gargling with salt water for the next couple days, or use some chloroseptic spray if your throat is sore after. But you don't want to make yourself bleed, so really be careful with that. You can go to the doctor if they're really bad and get them treated, but no, every doctor that I've been to has been like, yeah, it's okay, just like cough them out. I don't care. So it's just like every other doctor I've had, like whatever, except for Dr. Alexander, my GI, who's super awesome. Pimples. What I do for those, I don't get them I don't get pimples very often. They are not something that I've ever really had a problem with, but if I do get one, it's like the end of the world, because I don't ever have medicine around for them. So what I will use in a pinch, and I have found this on the internet, it's just go Google it if you don't believe me, toothpaste. Put a little dab of it on your pimple and go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, it should have dried the pimple out, and at least it won't be as red, and you can cover it up with makeup, do whatever you want to do, and then go to the store and buy medicine for it. So it saves you a little bit of time. And sometimes it gets rid of it completely for me. But like I said, I don't have a huge acne problem. My face gets really, really dry because I'm dehydrated a lot. I try to drink lots of water, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I will exfoliate my face every once in a while with like a scrub that I make. And you can Pinterest this, honestly, is the best way that you can find the different scrubs. Some of them, they use olive oil or coconut oil, honey, cinnamon, all kinds of stuff that works to get the dead skin off of your face. And then you can just use a really good moisturizer at night. Cold sores, they're like the worst thing ever. And I know a lot of people, they don't even have really a weak immune system get them, but anybody can get the virus. but whenever you're stressed out or your immune system is running low is when you're more likely to get one. And if I have had like a really crappy day, I'll go home and have one just for no reason. So it sucks. But the seriously foolproof way of treating cold sores, I know there are like medicines out there that are $25 and $35. Don't buy them. They don't work. And if they work for a little while, they eventually your body gets like immune to it and it stops working. This has happened to me with every medicine I've tried. You know, Abreva and any of those. I can't remember the rest of them off the top of my head, but witch hazel. Just go buy it. You can get it from any pharmacy, Meijer, wherever. Put a dab of it on, you know, and as soon as you start feeling the tingle, and just keep doing it throughout the day. It dries it out, and I don't know why it works. I am not a scientist. I have no idea, but it works. And, you know, this is another thing. You can Google it. It's real life. Go Google it. Now, you can also take the supplement L-Lysine, which also really helps to combat cold sores. It's something that once you have one, really doesn't help as much as, you know, before. So if you know that you're going to be stressed, if you know that, you know, I feel like I'm really anxious today, I'm worried that I'm going to get a cold sore, and worrying about it means you're probably going to get one, take like 1,000 milligrams or whatever your doctor recommends of lysine, and, you know, use witch hazel if you do get one. You'll be fine within a couple of days. That is seriously my foolproof way of getting rid of cold sores. Okay, so one of the really annoying things about having an autoimmune disease is getting sick all the time. Like, whenever somebody's sick, you get it because your immune system doesn't like you. But one thing that you can do is, if a friend is sick or something, like, let your friends and family know, remind them, hey, my immune system isn't as good as yours. So, like, if you're sick and you plan on coming and visiting me, like, don't, okay? Thanks a lot, but I know it's just a cold, but let's cancel our plans if you're not feeling well. It's totally okay. Like, I cancel them all the time, probably. So, you know, just like, let people, oh my god, a bird just landed on my window. Hi. Okay. Ugh, ADD. So, yeah, just you can remind people nicely that, yeah, you know, you might be sick and feeling well enough to do something, but I don't want your germs because chances are I can't get rid of them. So, there's that. So I hope that that was at least slightly informative. If you like this video, please subscribe and visit nomoorebellyaches.com. Bye.